If you watched yesterday at 4, you saw this. Strong storms bringing heavy rain to Chicago last night. Homes and streets flooded hours after downpours.
Yeah, wind gusts reached up to 45 miles per hour in some areas. You can see the damage happening after those storms. Crews out there immediately. You see the ponding on the roads. That's the Dan Ryan right there on your left side there going out of the city, it looks like. The weather knocking down trees, you get the point. A lot of outages too. Andrew, talk about, did we see some of this rain yesterday?
We saw some of that rain, but not nearly that much. If you remember yesterday on 16 News Now at 4 and 5, I circled the Chicago area, northwest Indiana. I said that area is going to pick up around 1 to 3 inches of heavy rain. Here locally, we picked up around 1/4 to 1/2 an inch on average, with some receiving a little bit more and some a little bit less. Certainly a step in the right direction for what we need for rainfall, as most of us have not seen a drop of rain since yesterday, since the end of July.
Any more on the way for us?
We're going to have to wait until we get past this next round of heat moving through Michiana for this weekend. You see the little rubber ducky there kind of dancing around in the raindrops there. He'll have to wait until late Sunday and early next week as our next cold front moves its way through Michiana. Let's take a live look at various first alert weather cameras, and check out St. Joe on the far right-hand corner of your screen right now. We're looking at the Whirlpool splash pad in the distance. 78 degrees. This is the more pleasant air moving into Michiana. But if you look at the far left-hand corner of your screen, look at a few of these puffy cumulus clouds off into the distance. We're looking south from our WNDU studios, downtown South Bend in the distance, as well as a few of those puffy cumulus clouds. And what we're looking at for those puffy cumulus clouds is the actual front continuing to move its way through the southeastern portion of Michiana. And we are first alerting ahead to at least a nice downpour right now just south of Rochester, kind of sequence between Rochester and Fulton. This is not strong or severe, and this will continue to move its way south and out of Michiana over the next several minutes, with everyone in Michiana having a dry evening. And by dry, we're not only talking about the raindrops, but just how it feels outside, a lack of humidity. That's going to make all the difference in how it feels outside tonight into our Thursday. It's just going to feel wonderful outside compared to what it's felt over the past several days. But this wonderful word only gets used for one day, for Thursday, before heat and humidity builds right back in for the end of this week. And it is the end of this week and this weekend where we first alert ahead to the word muggy being used. Humidity will rise throughout the day Friday and becoming uncomfortable, gross Saturday, Sunday, and early next week, with heat index values around 95 to near 100 degrees. And then we'll first alert ahead to early next week, sometime late Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, as a cold front begins to work its way through the area for at least some scattered chances for some rain and also thunderstorms. But let's check out this weekend and first alert ahead to how hot it'll feel in the afternoon. Between 3 and 6 p.m., you're looking at Friday afternoons feel like temperature low to mid 90s, and as we go through the weekend, we only increase this. 95 to near 100 for Saturday, and check out this number as we close out the weekend. For Sunday, it could feel like around 100, maybe 105 degrees between 3 and 6 p.m. this weekend. Stay hydrated, as well as trying to stay as cool as you can for the weekend ahead.